Amman Valley Riverside Walk is one that I've been looking forward to walking for a long time, as I was actually born in the area.
And so this walk actually starts from Pantyffynnon, just outside Ammanford.
And it's a very easy, relaxing and well-planned route, popular with the local residents as well as with visitors to the area, and certainly within walking distance to Pont Amman, Garnant and Bryn Amman along the route.
You could start this walk from Ammanford itself if you prefer, where there's plenty of parking. Now, this is mostly a riverside walk built by Carmarthenshire County Council and Sustrans, and the variety on this walk is pretty amazing. You have history, sport, culture, even myths and legends.
Ammanford is a busy, bustling town and serves as the main shopping centre for many villages in the surrounding area. But before long, I leave the urban part of the walk and head off towards the River Amman. As I mentioned, this walk is mostly a riverside walk, and a lot of work has gone into developing an accessible and pleasant walking path for all to enjoy. Wood-covered paths, flat surfaces, safe crossing places, handrails and excellent signage. And with a wonderful background of trees, plants, flowers and of course birdsong.
So up to now, of course, we've been quite close to the road, but this is where the path runs along the River Amman through the woods, and it's a perfect path not only for walkers of all abilities and ages, but for buggies and wheelchairs and for cyclists too.
There's always something interesting to marvel at on this path. If you're interested in the history of the area, there are bilingual information boards along the way, and you're never too far from fields full of farm animals, trees full of birds, and of course the River Amman, which is ever present. You'd never guess that once this was one of the most industrial areas of Wales.
Of course, you're never far from the remnants of the coal mining and other industries on the Amman Valley Riverside Walk. And this area has very strong connections with Welsh myths and legends, and even one of King Arthur's knights. And one thing that does strike me is the amount of rugby pitches and small clubs that are along the way.
So, rugby, mythology, nature, history, this walk really has got it all. And the whole area is still predominantly a Welsh language speaking area. Coal, of course, was once a vital industry in the Amman Valley. By now, the industry has mostly disappeared. But councils, organisations, charities and individuals have spent a great deal of money, time and effort to revitalise this area, and it's so heartening to see that walking paths like this one are an important part of that process and are truly welcomed by locals and visitors alike. As I said, rugby is never far away. So once again, download the colour map and the information about the path and the area from the Discover Carmarthenshire website. And before I end my time here, I meet up with a local councillor born and bred in the Amman Valley.
The path you walked on, it's a Sustran development, which is for cycleways. It's for cycleways as well as for pedestrians. And well, these days there's quite a lot of cyclists you see about on the roads now compared to 10, 15 years ago even.
It's nice to see walkers and cyclists and the path being used, you know, along the river. It's great. And next time I'm going to do the walk, you need to come with me and give me a bit of history.
Yeah, I'd be pleased to.
And so here we are at Upper Bryn Amman, just in time before the rain comes. Now you could retrace your steps along the same path, of course, back to Ammanford and Pantyffynnon from where we started first thing this morning, but I'm going to catch the bus.
So with sensitive and considerable regeneration and thought, this walk has become a very welcome addition to the variety and history of the Amman Valley. From King Arthur's knights to King Cole and home to Welsh sporting legends, this part of Wales is growing in popularity and is renowned for its traditional Welsh welcome. So croeso, welcome to the Amman Valley.